Hey guys, Jonathan, Colorado Custom Covers the Deck. Just want to go over the basics of how to build the deck. On our channel we have other videos that's going to go in depth. I'm just going to go over just the basics, a quick tutorial as you would to how to build a deck and what you need. And if this helps, please subscribe, guys. It really helps us out. Like us, share us. We really appreciate that. But anyways, when you're building a deck, you need the most important thing is structure. Okay, there's a bunch of different structure points on a deck. First and the main one is our piers or our caissons. That's going to go into the earth. It's going to be concrete, it could be helical piers. Anyway, so we got concrete piers here, as you can see, our posts are sitting on top of that. So that's the main structure right there, and you got to know how deep you need to go per your region. So for instance, like in Buffalo, you got to go 48 inches. Here is 36 inches. I think out in Oregon is 18 inches. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's what it is. So wherever you're at in the U.S., you need to know what your cross line is and how deep you need to go. So that's your first structure. The second one is now we got a post here that's sitting on top of this pier. All right, so now that's our second structure that's going to be holding up the beam. All right, we got a connection from our caisson to our post. Okay, you're going to need something for that. And then we got our beam, and we have a connection from our post to our beam. All right, so now this beam is another main structure. So our deck is either going to go to it and be a flush beam, just like what we have here, or it's going to be a drop beam and cantilever over. So depending on your application, again, we got videos on that. And then the other structure point is going to be your ledger, and that's going to get attached to your house. And you got to make sure you got a rim board behind there, and then you got to make sure you know what kind of lags and what you're going to fasten your ledger to the house. And that's a very important one, because if you don't do that, your deck can fall from the house. So make sure you have that solid. And then from there, you're going to attach your joist to the ledger. Right, and from your joist to your ledger, that's ultimately what your decking is going to sit on. We got decks here, but where all these screws are is where the joists are, and that's going to hold the decking, and that's going to be the structure for the decking, depending on what kind of decking you use. And you need to know what kind of fastener you need to have from your joist to your ledger. So your joist, you're going to nail it in, and then you're going to put a fastener from your ledger to your joist to secure that as well. So this is just kind of, the real basics of how to build a deck. Your structure is your main thing. You need to think about your structure, how it's going to be supported, and then from there you can go on and pick your decking colors and rails and all that kind of jazz. So we got the piers, we got the post, we got the beam, we got the ledger, and then we got the joist. So I know it sounds like a lot, and that's why we are only, and all we do is build decks, is because it is a lot. So if you're handy, you can probably watch our videos and get a good idea and be able to get it done and do it right. But if you got any questions or a little concern, I would definitely recommend hiring a professional. Like I said, this is what we do every day for a living. This is how we survive and feed our family, is by doing this and building decks, is because there's a lot to it, and you need to make sure you do it right so it doesn't fall or collapse. So again, guys, if this video helps, I hope you like it. I hope you share it. Subscribe to us. It really helps us out. And again, go ahead through our other library of videos, and we go into detail more into the things that I've just talked about. Thanks, guys.